your family, the priest. Nobody wanted you to see the truth. Yes, Muhammad was a prophet, and it says here in the video title in front of me, and evidence proves that Muhammad, P-B-U-H, this is like a kind of a chemical thing in Islam, you don't understand, is a real prophet. But how that happened? What is that exactly? Let us hear together, and you will be really surprised how they discovered that he's a prophet.
Talk about modern times versus old times. They just discovered
just
a few years ago an amazing discovery.
What is that?
And they put it on the radio.
And the radio too?
I was driving home from an event in Virginia.
Okay.
I was falling asleep at the wheel.
No way.
And I came to a stoplight. I put my head on the steering wheel. My little daughter, she was saying, "Daddy, wake up. Daddy, wake up." I'm like, what?
What a drama. Okay.
I said, I can't. I'm going to have to pull over and stop. I'm too tired. I can't get back home.
All right.
So she turned the radio on all the way up, real loud.
Okay.
And the voice on the radio says, "Never stand up when you eat or drink." I went, huh?
Like, what?
Then he said, "Always sit down when you eat or drink."
Like, what?
Sound like Jamaat Tabligh is in town. What's that?
Yeah.
And then he began to explain the damage that's caused to the throat, the esophagus, hiatal hernias, damage to the stomach, the liver, spleen. He broke it down. The next 30 minutes I was driving home like, oh my God. But by the way, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us about this 1400 years ago.
Wow.
So
now,
when we...
I don't know why the admin is even posting the video of a Muslim so the Christian will click and go there. I mean, do you see how genius our admins here? They are posting for you the link for the Muslim video so you can go and click. Thank you, admin. That's very nice. I mean, this is what you do, right? I mean, this is what admins do. Like, you know, do you think admins in a Muslim chat, they will post Christian Prince videos so Muslims will go there? No. But the admins in Christian Prince chat, they will post the Muslim video link so people will go there. Where have you been trained, Lisa? What the heck? Anyway. Oh, man. I always hire the perfect people for the perfect job. I'm like Allah, you know, I don't do mistakes. So look what happened now. How Muhammad is not a prophet, and he said, don't drink when you are standing up. Don't drink or eat when you are standing up. How he do that? And now scientific discovery that this is really harmful. And by the way, there's many people that die because they are eating and standing up. I heard of a person, he drink when I standing up, he die immediately. Actually, other person, he drank when he's standing up, and then he went home, he found himself looked like Christian Prince. Other person, he went home, he looked like himself, he looked like Zakir Naik. This is how severe the penalty is. You know, one of the funny things about the Mohammedan, they are obsessed with lying. He knew that not a single person is going to check what we heard the Prophet said. Is it really true, Prophet, that Muhammad was talking about health issue, or he was talking that shaitan will drink with you? And Muhammad himself, he used to drink standing up. And he used to drink standing up and sitting too. But the Prophet forbid us, brother, from drinking standing up because it's harmful. Do you think Muhammad, he was mistaken when he's standing up? What do you think? Maybe Muhammad was not the same to Muhammad. Because Muhammad, he told them not to drink when he was standing up, and he himself was drinking standing up and drinking sitting down. This is the hadith in Imam Ahmad. I could not find it here in English, but it's here. We can share the link with you. It says the reason why Muhammad, he said what he said. He said, and let us zoom out. From Abu Huraira, the father of the cats, he said that the Prophet said, The Messenger of Allah, he said, he saw a man drinking, standing up. So he said to him, and then the guy, he said, what's up? So he said to him, are you happy that a cat is drinking with you? What? He said, no. He said, he is drinking with you, and he is more evil than Shaitan. Anybody can explain to me what is that? When the guy drink up, Shaitan said, so a cat is drinking with him? What cat is that? All what you need to do, actually here there's a hadith. Before we go there, it says, we used to drink and we used to eat when we are standing up. And this is, let us go and try to find it in English. Maybe we can find it in English. Here we go. We found it. Do you see it? At the time of Messenger of Allah, we used to eat while walking and drink while standing up. And this is Sahih. But this is supposedly, and how in the world even this is the proof that he is a prophet? If we go back here to see what is the reason Muhammad is upset when you are drinking standing up. Because the cat will drink with you. Let us see if we can click translate to English. All right. Abu Huraira, where is Abu Huraira? Okay. Me translation is coming very funny. Coffee? What coffee? Okay. He saw. He saw a man who was drinking while standing. He said to him, like he, like he cough, not coffee. He said, why? What's up? So he said to him, do you like a cat to drink with you? So this is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet? Or this is the proof that he's mentally ill? I mean, you can expect Muslims to come with many things, but their fantasy and their stupidity is beyond imagination when it's come to Muhammad. If you drink standing up, a cat will drink with you. Hey Muslims, after you watch the video, please don't forget to tell me what is the cat have to do with drinking meat with me when I'm standing up. But always they do that. And as you see, Muhammad himself, he used to drink standing up, and all his companions, they drink standing up, they eat walking. When walking, by the way, it's mean you are standing up. What a stupid religion. How desperate they are. But this will remind me, you remember the guy, his name, Dr. Sabil Ahmed? This guy, he come with the amazing discovery. The guy with the voice of a cat.
You'll be amazed to find out.
I'm amazed already. Are you kidding me? So they think whatever they say, people they take and accept and they believe, and that's it. So look at the title: Islamic Hygiene and Modern Science. Is that true? Yes, brother. It's true.
Yeah, sir. When they look at the words Islam and modern science, they may be thinking, what is the connection?
What is the connection?
Why are we having this show especially in these times, in the age of coronavirus.
Exactly. I mean, people, they will be wondering, like, what the connection, brother? But Dr. Sabil is going to explain to you the connection. There's a lot of correction there. Okay, tell us about the connection.
But in fact, inshallah, in this half an hour of
Inshallah.
show, you'll be amazed to find out
I'm amazed already. Are you kidding me?
that not only there is a connection,
Yeah.
but I would say that our modern science is catching up to the Islamic hygiene, it's catching up to the Islamic etiquettes, Islamic solutions, preventive.
Stop. 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 Islamic etiquette. What? Etiquette. Oh, I don't know what I will talk about Islamic etiquette. I have a lot of Islamic etiquette here in front of me. I mean, your Quran is full of it. Your Hadith is full of it. So, I mean, Islamic etiquette. Okay, tell us about the Islamic etiquette. Go ahead.
Measures and recommendations.
Sure.
For any of all of these reasons, that's the reason we are doing today's show, which is Islam and modern science, right? Inshallah.
Inshallah.
And especially now with what's going on, many of us are at home because of, COVID-19, the coronavirus. And let's take a look at what our faith has to say about hygiene and how it kind of, compares with modern science and what we are hearing currently from the CDC.
When it comes to Islam, Islam gives a comprehensive way of life, its solutions to humanity. He has
exactly. You marry 4 wives, you do not need to cheat. I mean, this guy from Bangladesh. This guy, he is from Bangladesh. You want to see how Islam fixed in Bangladesh? Go there. You will see the piss in every wall. You will see that even Muslims in Bangladesh, they write in Arabic in their house wall, so nobody piss in the wall. So Islam is the fix for everything. And why they piss in the wall standing? Because the Prophet, he used to piss standing on the street. I mean, do you see the hygiene? And this guy from Bangladesh is telling us about Islam is fixed for everything. Shall I show you pictures from Bangladesh, your country? All the population are Muslim. So is it really beautiful there? Hygienes. Okay, continue. Brother, you marry 4 wives and you can have in the top of them as many 4 as you want. And if they disobey you, you beat them. That's first the humanity. I mean, the first aid is beating your wife. And then you beat your children. And then you beat yourself to remember what happened to Hassan al-Hussein. And then we do mut'a and have sex every day with a new woman and get AIDS. And this is the hygiene. Okay, continue.
Given us guidance of who is the creator, what is the purpose of life,
what will happen. What is the purpose of life? What is the purpose of life? According to the Quran, Allah said, the purpose of life, He created a human being and genie, which does not exist. I mean, what is genie? Many Christians, they think genie is a demon because they are ignorant. Even those who claim to be priests, genie is not a demon. Muslims don't believe in demon. Genie is a creature. I wanna play the guy talking. Forget about Christian Prince here. I mean, this guy, we need to shut him up for some time. Let us go to what this guy is saying. Yeah, continue.
Of the physical purity, first and foremost, it says in the Quran, chapter number 9, verse number 108, that Allah loves those who purify themselves.
Wonderful. Allah loves those who purify themselves. And how Allah He purify, how the Muslim they purify themselves? By killing the Christian. Chapter 9, the same chapter. Chapter 9, verse number 29 says that Allah He sent Muslims to do jihad and kill every single Christian and every single Jew. Either they convert to Islam or they die. And the Muslim who die purify themselves by the blood of the Christians. Do you see how those scammers, they fool you? This is chapter 9. This is one of the most ugliest chapters in the Quran. Teaching literally about exterminating the Christians as if they are rats or cats from this earth. And if you want to live as a Christian or a Jew, you have to pay them because Islam is nothing but a gang. But still I want to go, sorry guys, I have to forward with you. I want to see what this guy will talk about. Because the purpose is to show you, I mean, we are playing an old video here, just to show you how they lie about the discovery and the science and the hygiene. What does this have to do with faith? There's atheists who they are very clean. What does this have to do with faith? And there is people who they are homeless, but they believe in God more than all of us, and they did not take a shower for a year. And actually, the Messiah, he said, it's not what go inside your mouth will make you dirty, it's what come out from your mouth. And this is very logical. So your prophet is saying something.
Well, you know, actually here, when the Muslims they say that cleanliness is the half of the faith. So Muhammad, he lost his first half of faith because he was very filthy. And we can prove it. We will prove actually in the video.
Nothing to do with the truth. Faith and being clean have nothing to do with each other. However, we will go with this lie. Was Muhammad a clean? Let us see if he was a clean.
Yes, I do remember.
Yeah,
I do remember.
me too. Cleanliness is half of the faith, right?
So if you are a clean, is half of the faith. So if you are not a clean, that means we strip you from your faith. Fair? Is that correct, guys? He's the one who said that. If you are not a clean, that means half of your faith is gone. That's horrible, because Muhammad not only wasn't a clean, Muhammad was extremely filthy. I will play a little bit, and then we will show our reference, so everybody will laugh at this madness and the lies they say.
Wow, cleanliness is half of the faith. So
Wow.
that's how much adamant Islam is
Exactly.
about keeping ourselves clean. But cleanliness itself is attached to paradise.
By the way, do you know why he did not give you the reference for the hadith? Because this hadith is rejected for them. He just put it there because they like it. You know, this is how hypocrite they are. When they want, they say this is da'if. When they want, they say this is strong. Right? Okay. The key to paradise is a prayer, and the key to prayer is purification. Wonderful.
It's a saying of Muhammad, peace be upon him, that the key to paradise is prayer, and the key to prayer is purification.
Okay, here we stop. I mean, that's it. So how the Prophet of Allah, he do purification?
Okay, we will stop here. Hey, Muslims, who is willing to call me in Skype and tell me how clean your prophet was? Who is willing to call me right now and tell me, as you heard, that half of Islam is to be clean, and the other half is a prayer. And to be able to pray, you have to clean yourself. So now, if we prove that both of them are not exist, that means Muhammad is not even a Muslim. So how Muhammad used to clean himself? Any Muslim is willing to call me? I'm logging into my Skype, and I'm waiting for the Muhammadan, any Muhammadan to text me. And, you know, we will go from there. Let us see. All right, I am in Skype already. Any Muslim would like to text me and tell me how Muhammad is clean? A Muslim guy texted me, instead of saying debate me, he says date me. Let us say this, Abdul. Let us date him. Hello? Hello? Yeah, this must be ultimate fart. You can tell. Let us see other person. Do we have any Abdul? Let's see. Okay. This person, he want to debate me. Okay. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, you said you
Yeah.
want to debate me?
Yeah, can you remove the camera?
You can remove it yourself. This is not my business, my friend. This is from your side.
Oh,
All right.
Okay, just
So
wait. I'm
do you
coming.
know? Did you hear what we were saying?
Just,
We were
just
talking about. We have a Muslim here. He's a doctor. He says that half of the religion of Islam is to be clean, and the other half is to purify yourself. And he was speaking about Muhammad, how he cleaned himself. So how your prophet used to be clean? Do you know?
oh, wait. Yeah, I had to bring some points to you.
You have to bring some what?
Yeah, some points
Okay, bring us the
about.
points.
Yeah, can you just let me speak for 10 minutes?
You can speak as much as you want. I mean, what 10 minutes?
No, just for 10 minutes, then you
We
can
are
speak
having the
whatever
no,
you
no.
want.
Here we don't. I don't speak for 10 minutes, and you want to speak for 10 minutes. We both of us speak in the same time. We have conversation here. It's not you. Like
No, no, no. Yeah,
I
okay,
don't do
okay.
this
Listen,
those silly
first,
stuff. Yeah. So
okay, okay. Can I have a question to you?
how your prophet he clean himself?
Okay, can you? How are my prophet clean? Do you clean your ass? Do you clean your penis? Do you clean your ass and penis with
Okay, let
water?
us focus with the first
Do you
one.
clean it? No, no, no. Do you clean it?
Let us focus on the
No,
first one. Let
wait,
us
wait,
focus
wait,
on the
wait,
first
wait.
one. How your prophet clean his ass? Is it true
Yeah.
that he used the 3 rocks?
What? Wait, wait,
Is
wait.
it true?
Just wait.
Is it true that your prophet he cleaned his ass using 3 rocks?
Do you? So at that time, if water is not available, you can do it. But do you?
Okay,
You
but you
have
just
water in
said you
your
are the
home.
one who mentioned how
Your
you
mom
clean
and
your
dad have
ass.
water in your
It is
home.
you who
Your
mentioned how
mom and
you
dad
clean
have
your ass.
water in
So
your home.
at
No, no,
that
no, no.
time,
Wait,
okay,
wait. Shut
hold on,
up.
hold
Shut
on.
up, you
So at
bitch.
that
Shut
time,
up. Shut
your
up. Shut
prophet he
up.
cleaned
Shut
his ass
up.
with rocks.
Shut
Is that
up.
will make his
Shut
ass
up.
clean?
Let me say. Let me say first. Let me say.
Okay, say.
You put the question. Okay.
Yeah, we want
So
to take
now
it
let
one
me
by
say.
one. So you're a
You
prophet.
have water in your house.
Did the Muslim
Hey,
used to bring
hey,
him?
listen,
Did the Muslim
shut
used
up
to
first.
bring to
Shut
your
up, shut up,
prophet?
shut up.
Did the Muslim used to bring to your prophet dry shit to
Shut
clean
up,
his
you
ass with
bitch.
it?
Shut up, you bitch.
See,
Shut up, you bitch. Shut up, you bitch.
the bitch is you.
Listen first.
Because
Let me
if
answer.
you are not a
Let
son
me
of a
answer.
bad woman, you will
Let
not
me
say that
answer.
word. Shut up, son of Muta. The Muslim they used to bring to Muhammad dry shit to clean his ass, bones and rocks. Muhammad, after he do masturbation, he dry his hands on the wall. You want to insult, use the word bitch, no problem. You are a Muslim. If you are a Muslim, you want to call, don't say filthy language, otherwise I will respond to you. I mean, who care? Here we go, and we block you. We go to hell. But why you lie to us? Do you clean your ass? Let us see how your prophet cleans his ass. Let us see if we can find the hadith here in English. This is how the prophet cleaned his ass. Let us see. Let us see here. We search for the stones he cleaned his ass with. We get the black stone. No, this is not what we want. Okay, let's see. Read carefully. This is how your prophet he cleaned his ass. And this is Sahih. The Messenger of Allah, he went to the toilet and he said, bring me 3 stones. So I brought him 2 stones and 1 piece of dung. They are bringing your prophet a dry shit to clean his ass with it. And suddenly at that time, why at that time there's no water? I mean, well, this guy, he live in a town. We're not talking about a guy who was walking in the desert. Okay, well, in the desert you do whatever, you know, you are just surviving mood. But this guy is living in town. He's living in a house. There is water, the drink, they eat. What 3 rocks? Was Muhammad doing poo-poo in the street there? Who is a Muslim would like to call us and tell us how Muhammad used to clean himself? Any Muhammadan? So this guy was excited. He had a paper, by the way. He opened the paper. He says, can you let me, I will tell you points. This is why, you know, those Muslims, they can do good with David Wood, because David Wood, he will say, okay, you have 10 minutes. With me, you cannot do good. I will not let you get us your dunk. Change the topic, go out far away, far distance, and you cannot play this game with me. Call David Wood. David Wood, he bring a sheikh, and the sheikh, he give him 20 minutes, actually, not only 10 minutes. And then the guy, he read an article, all of it is against the Bible, and then David, he have to respond to all of this. I mean, don't let those kids play. Learn. So who is a Muhammadan would like to call us and wanted us? We heard Sabil Ahmad saying that according to Muhammad, half of the religion is the cleaning, half of faith actually, and the other half is prayer. And in order to pray, you have to purify yourself by cleaning. So if you miss the first part, you miss the second one, so you lost your faith. You are not a Muslim no more. So who is a Muslim is willing to call us? And I warn you, don't use bad language with me. I'm not a shy person to use what language you deserve. Back. I will give you what you deserve. I'm waiting for you to accept my request. But this is like a few hours ago, so maybe he's not live. Do we have any Muslim with a call us? How Muhammad he used to clean himself? Because as you see, Muslims are desperate to find the proof that he's a prophet. And this is how he proved he's a prophet. The prophet, he says, don't drink standing. And then we find that he drinks standing. And according to him, if you drink standing, the cat will drink with you. Why the cat? Where is the cat? How the cat can drink with you if you drink starting with you? Obviously, this guy is talking about something else. When Muhammad he said those stupid things, obviously he always mean either say shaitan or something supposedly evil would drink with you. That's why Muhammad he forbid the Muslim from eating with the right hand, with the left hand. Why? Because if you eat with the left hand, shaitan eat with you. If you are a Muslim, feel free to contact me in Skype and I will call you immediately. So we go back to Abdul and let us see the more evidence he have for us about Muhammad being a prophet, the hygiene.
Remember, the key to paradise is a purification, a prayer. And the key of the prayer is a purification. So you cannot go to paradise unless you are pure. And he is trying to tell us that here, the word pure is about physically pure. Hygiene. Remember, the whole topic is about what? Is hygiene. So how the Prophet he used to clean himself, Dr. Sabil Ahmed?
If I ask you this question,
Ask me.
that what is the #1 recommendation Center for Disease Control has for individuals?
What
is that?
What would you say?
What will you say?
It is to wash your hands.
Wash your hands. Hand washing, according to CDC, is the single most important means of preventing the spread of infection.
Oh, bad. I mean, this is bad. I mean,
Do you see, Muslims? The first recommendation of the CDC is what? Is to clean yourself. Who is a Muslim would like to tell us what he think about the Muslim speaking, praising how Muhammad clean he was? Who is a Muslim he think really that Muhammad was a clean person, not dirty, not extremely dirty? Any Muhammadan? Too bad the guy who called me, he is very filthy, and obviously he is not really here willing to have a conversation. He is here to insult. Any Muhammadan? Yeah, for sure. I mean, actually, when I saw this miracle, by the way, I was almost going to convert to Islam. I mean, listen to it. I did listen to it twice because I was shocked. Look at this. Listen again.
We talk about modern times versus old times.
Yeah.
They just discovered
that
a few years ago.
A few years ago.
An amazing discovery.
Amazing.
And they put it on the radio. I was driving home from an event in Virginia.
You know, hold on. If they put it on the radio, it's absolutely discovery is true. I'm telling you. They put it in the radio. If you hear something in the walkie-talkie, yoki-boki, it is, you know, it's true. It is scientific. Okay. Harun Abdullah is saying, Jesus, he did not wash his hand. Well, so why your stupid Quran call him holy? Chapter 19, verse 19. So if Jesus did not wash his hand, and what does that mean? But let us see how Muhammad washed his hands. Do you want to call me Harun? Jesus did not wash his hands, right? Okay. But doesn't mean he, you know, I mean, when a Muslim, they say, Jesus did not wash his hands, this is about an incident, right? So somebody noticed that did not wash their hands. But does that mean they don't wash their hands? Now the question, how your prophet wash his hands? Is it true that your prophet, he washed his hands by drying his hand from his semen in his wall? Is it true that he wash his private part or clean his private part and then he dry his hand on the wall? You know, I can imagine what kind of Mona Lisa he have in his wall. I never heard of a prophet of God, he dry his hand on the wall. Imagine each time you do something, you dry your hands on the wall. What kind of art you would have in your wall? So you got a point there. Jesus did not wash his hand, but Jesus is our Lord. He did not need. Do your Allah wash his hands? Why, you know, do Allah wash hands? Well, Jesus will not be infected by diseases or illness. People touch him, they get healed. The topic here is supposedly that if you wash your hands, you prevent illness. Well, Jesus is the one who heals illness. So bacteria touch his hands will die. Let us continue with this guy. He discovered something really amazing, which is true, by the way. I mean, I heard many things in the radio. As an example, I heard that Joe Biden, he was able to drop the price of gas down 2 cents. This is true. After 10 days speaking about he will drop the price of gas, now he have dropped it 2 cents. True. I mean, you cannot debate that. So tell us what happened when you are driving to Virginia.
So when we talk about modern times versus old times,
Yeah.
they just discovered
Yeah, just discovered
a few
now.
years ago.
I mean, I like it, by the way, when they say just discovered a few years ago. He's backing up the lie. They just discovered, I mean, this guy, he speaks English, right? I mean, he's an American, not like me. I mean, English is my, you know, not my first language. So I can make mistakes as I wish, right? But I just discovered a few years ago. That's very just. This is like that just happened right now. I don't know, when they taught me in school, my limited English, you say just when it's just happened, not 10 years ago. Anyway, so they just discovered, anyway. Okay, what they just discovered?
They just discovered a few years ago
Yeah.
an amazing discovery. And they put it on the radio. I was driving home from an event in Virginia. I was falling asleep at the wheel.
Yeah.
And I came to a stoplight. I put my head on the steering wheel. My little daughter, she was saying, "Daddy, wake up. Daddy, wake up." I'm like, what?
I mean, this guy is driving and he's drunk. I hope the police will not watch this video. They will suspend your driver's license. Unless you are making the whole story up. Who in the world would believe in such a garbage? The guy, his head is down, he's driving. I mean, even Christian Prince cannot do that. But by the way, I can do many things. As an example, I can drive the car without being inside the car. It's very easy, you know. But you're driving and your head is down, okay. Very normal. Yeah. I mean, maybe you are trying to hit the Christmas market, like in Germany and France. Maybe this year they will do it too. We will see. You do not need to look, whoever in your way.
But I said, I can't, I'm going to have to pull over and stop. I'm too tired. I can't get back home. So she turned the radio on all the way up, real loud.
So the story here is introduction. Why the radio came up? You see, look at this. Brother, I think it's Allah who made you sleep at that moment. So your daughter will turn up the radio. And look what happened. In the same moment, they were talking about the discovery, which is fit perfectly with your story. Go ahead.
And the voice on the radio says, never stand up when you eat or drink.
Never.
I went, huh?
Huh?
Then he said, always sit down when you eat or drink.
Look how he went down. Look at this. Because people will not understand. Remember, those are Muslims. You have to sit down to show them how to sit down. They are not going to understand what he's talking about. And the funny is, the audience themselves, they don't believe in wording what he says. You can tell from their faces because they know the hadith. The hadith is about something different. Continue, Abdul.
Sound like Jamaat Tabligh is in town. What's that?
Like, look, they put the camera in the audience. Nobody understands what he's saying anyway. I mean, none of them speak English anyway. Do you see the faces? Let me zoom in the faces a little bit, just for comedy. Look how much. Look at this guy is bigging his nose here. Do you see anyone is surprised? What happened? What happened? The radio. Ah, okay, the radio. Okay, we continue. Where we stop? Okay, the radio. Okay, go ahead.
And then he began to explain the damage that's caused to the throat, the esophagus, hiatal hernias, damage to the stomach, the liver.
The guy died right away. I mean, you drink standing, you are dead. Look at the damage will happen. Do you see what happened when you drink standing? You die, that's it. Actually, I watched the 300 movie, the Spartans, and but this is a different version, which nobody knows, only me, you know. The 300 did not really fight the Persian. They, you know, like when they arrived to the corner lot, the Spartan, they put for them a lot of like 7-Up, you know, 7-Up. But the Spartan never thought about it, by the way. They were thinking if we make them drink 7-Up, they will drink it and then they have to walk 7 steps and jump and then we shoot them. But what happened, they drink standing up because they have no time, they have to attack and they die right away. All the army of the Persian. Never drink standing up, that's it. Okay, what happened?
Liver, spleen, he broke it down. The next 30 minutes I was driving home like, oh my God.
Look at the face, look at this guy, look. Oh my Allah. I bet you none of those speak English. Continue.
But by the way, the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam told us about this 1400 years ago.
Yeah, go. But he told you if you drink standing, the cat will drink with you. That's what he said. And this is the reference here in front of you. Do you like a cat to drink with you? Like, what the heck? And then he said, has it drunk someone worse than Satan with you? So obviously Muhammad, he is naming the cat as someone is more worse than Shaitan or Satan. So he's an evil Satan. The same when Muhammad, he says, don't eat with your right hand, with your left hand, because Shaitan, he eat with you. Actually, in the same video of this kid, Sabir Ahmed, like the potato, who cried because Christian Prince, I did not call him. If we go here, let us see. Let us go to the part. Yeah, here's talking.
And yet those liars in their videos, they say to us, the prophet, he says, wash your hands.
You see, even Muhammad, he used to have sex. Where is Harun? Are you there, Harun? Harun, your prophet, he used to F all his wives without even washing. After he finished them all, supposedly, he do...
would have sexual disease, whatever you name
it. Single bath.
And yet those liars in their videos, they say to us, the prophet, he says, wash your hands. But as you see, he don't wash his hands. What else?
This is modern science. We know this.
Yeah.
According to the germ theory of infection developed in 1909, this is the recommendation that the best way to prevent the spread of germs from human to human, obviously we have to cover ourselves, and we have...
Okay, hold on. Did he say cover yourself? Later they will say to you, maybe, I'm not sure, I did not see the whole video, that the prophet said, cover your mouth. Muhammad, he said that because he told the Muslims, shaitan will jump inside your mouth and he will laugh at you. Let us see.
Any Muslim? So why you Muslims, you make up stories? Your prophet, he told you to cover your mouth because of health or because shaitan will jump inside your mouth? Is that really the reason? Because he's trying to fight bacteria and diseases? Why they love to lie? You know, those Muslims, they always assume that nobody is going to go and check.
Read carefully. The Messenger of Allah said that the sneeze is from Allah. Look at this madness. With Allah, if you sneeze, Allah will spread corona. Those idiots, they are telling us how to fight corona. Quran, corona. And yet, their prophet saying that sneezing is from Allah. Actually, the whole idea of wearing a mask, that you will not transform your saliva by sneezing to others. But Muhammad saying no. Sneezing is from Allah. And yawning is from shaitan.
By the way, this is true. Sneezing is from Allah. I'm telling you. You know, once in the program Pal Talk, I opened a chat room in the Muslim section, just for fun. And I call it as a sneeze for the sake of Allah. The Muslim, they went nuts and they start reporting my chat room to the company. I mean, I did nothing. The hadith says, Allah, he loved those who sneeze, he hate those who yawn. Literally, he loved those who sneeze. He loved them, he loved them. Not only like he like. Let me show you. Weird God. I mean, have you ever heard of a God he likes sneezing people? Why you like them? Here we go. Allah, you see the translation here. Look, this is a Muslim translation. Allah loves sneezing, but he dislikes yawning. There's any Muslim want to tell us why Allah he loves sneezing? Hey, my friend, if a Muslim want to talk in Skype, he can just text me. Let him text me and I will take him. You know, we have only one Muslim who text me and we called him. He is filthy. So this liar is saying to us that the Prophet he ordered to cover your mouth. Right? We will see why soon. But as you see, Allah, he like those, he love, not only he love those who sneeze. So the more you sneeze, the more Allah is happy. What a weird God. How in the world such a thing can be from God anyway? And there is any Muslim here who will tell us why Allah, he love those who sneeze. If there is any Muslim here, he would like voluntarily would like to tell us why. Achoo! Achoo! Did you see how cats they sneeze? I mean, they're funny, by the way. Do you think they are sneezing from Allah and they are making look like Allah? This is like a kid, you know, like a little boy, you know, or a girl. You sneeze in front of them, they laugh because they don't know what happened, but it sounds funny. You know, but this is God. You're God. Abdul, I'm serious now. I have a serious question. Who is the one who will solve this mystery for us? Why Allah He loves those who sneeze? Anyone? I'm waiting for the Muslims to solve this problem. Anyone? Okay, forget about anyone, you know. Any two? Who is a Muhammadan would like to explain to us a very simple thing? What's wrong with this religion? Why Allah He like you when you sneeze? Why not only He like you, He love you? So if I have a flu, Allah He love me now? And why Allah He hate those who yawn? You see that the translation says, and Allah dislike, this is a lie. It says He hate, not dislike. Here we go. In Arabic it says, وَيَكْرَهُ التَّثَاؤُبْ. Yakrah in Arabic, kara is hate. وَيَكْرَهُ. See it? So this is a false translation. When they say He dislike, it doesn't say dislike, it says yakrah. So Allah He love those who sneeze and He hate those who yawn. Why? You see, this is all will prove that Muhammad is a prophet. We are talking about evidence that Muhammad is a prophet. One after one. Look how many of them. Anyone? Ariane, put me back. Put you back where, my friend? You are very intelligent, Abdullah. Yeah, I remember you are the one who have no teeth. Christian, I mean, you are perfectly a great example for those who sneeze. It looked like you sneezed too much to the point you lost all your front teeth. Christian Prince, I'm the smartest Muslim after Christian Prince, do you love me? No, I don't love you. Do you sneeze? If you sneeze, I will love you. I'm Allah. I love those who sneeze. Do you sneeze? If you sneeze, you are so cute. I love you. If you don't, sorry. Hello? Abdullah? Do we have any Muhammadan have any comment? If this is the proof that Muhammad is a prophet, well, I mean, you hit the head. This is a hit in the head, by the way. I mean, look how many people convert to Islam right away. And then Muhammad, he continue explaining to you scientific facts. He says, and regarding sneezing, yawning, sorry, it is from shaitan. Okay, why? So when one of you yawn, he should try his best to stop it. Okay, why? Because shaitan, he laugh at him. Like what? Brothers and sisters, who can bring better prophet than this prophet? I mean, let us be honest here. If you do yawning, shaitan laugh at you. There's a Christian in Saudi. I don't remember this story. There's an admin used to be in my chat room. His name is Saudi Christians. I don't know how many of you remember him. The bad thing, he became a Christian. I made him an admin in my chat room. And then they were able to find his IP and his address. And I believe he is executed already. After they arrested him, they brought him in the internet. And he was crying, and they forced him to say, I ask Allah to forgive me for what I was saying. Obviously, you can imagine what happened to him. And I believe that he was executed. So when you say there is a Christian in Saudi Arabia, for sure there is. But if they find out that you are really a person who left Islam, became a Christian, you will be executed. And this Saudi Christian, and maybe you will find some videos in Pal Talk, he was in my room speaking. He's a Saudi. That's why his name is Saudi Christian. Yeah, this is why many of you do not understand that what we do here is very extremely dangerous, especially for Arab people. If you are a person, live wherever you are, you know, it's not a big deal. But for a person who is an Arab, this is not a joke. We go back to our topic, and may the Lord bless him for, you know, for us at the end of the day, they arrested him. We do not know what did it to him, but for sure it must be horrible. But, you know, he will not be better than all the murderer who, you know, who gave their life for the truth. It's better to live as a coward or to die as a hero. I believe death is better. Do we have any Muhammadan who would like to answer us? So when they lie to us and they say there's a proof that Muhammad is a prophet, all the proofs in front of us prove that Muhammad is a foolish man. And because of this foolish man, people have to die. And because of this foolish man, nations have to go in war. Do we have any Muhammadan? Anyone? You know, I'm so grateful that I was able to make not only hundreds, if I say tens of thousands of Muslims leave Islam, I'm not exaggerating. My books is translated to many, many languages. I mean, I could not even believe it how many there are now. And they are published in all countries around the world, and we are giving them for free. And the last two books we have translated is the Chinese and the Russian. So, you know, the impact is great. And as you see, nobody dared to debate me. All of them, they make excuse. The only one who called is those kids who just to insult, because they can say whatever they want, you know. A person, he is a scholar, he knew that he will lose his career if he ever debate me. It's a career adventure.